Hello, this is Broyer, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Motorsport Manager. We are exceeding expectations at the moment. We are very secure on our job. We're on target of last place or above. It's okay, yes. Needless to say, that's an easy thing to do. But we're actually ninth, so pretty solid job considering. Car condition, 12 hours. Actually, that's really good. Sure, we have time for an interview. You attempted a quick pit stop for Gomez during the last race, did I? But it resulted in a mistake. Your very own chairman criticized Moore, saying that the motorsport isn't the place for gambling. No. We have to go for it. Every second makes a difference in the sport. Actually, lost some morale, really. Alright, fair enough. We'll get it back. Scouting report finished. Bruno. He's worse at feedback. That's not really going to help us overall. He's reserved. That's terrible feedback. Yeah, we don't want anything like that. Don't want to come near that with a 10-foot pole. How are you looking on your backlog? Actually, almost out. So, let's just go with anybody that is not on a team. Let's see if we can make sure we can scout those guys out. Got you. Got you. You're good. Looks like we got just about everybody who's not on a team, so we're good there. So I guess we'll go back to the 16 to 22 year olds, people that we can really work on and improve. All right, let's go for contracts that end in 2016. Do we get everybody here? I mean, I guess we could look at some of these guys in the A-ships. I don't think we can. Never mind. There's no way. Nah, that's fine. We'll just skip over some of those guys that are really expensive. Can we sort by this and then the 2016? Doesn't look like we can. That's alright. We'll just skim through and get only guys in Europe. I think we already got most of the ones in this age bracket for 2016, so we'll start looking at some 2017 guys. We have to buy a little bit of their the remaining contract. That's fine. Actually, you know what? There's only a couple left in the European anyway. So there we go. We'll go up to the 22 to 28 section then. There's a few here. Alright, that looks like a pretty good backlog for now. That'll keep her busy for a while. Alright, let's go ahead and continue. Wait for the repairs to finish. They just finished. And let's go ahead and figure out what we're going to improve on our car. Up to 67%. I'd like to get those over 70, but if we work on the brakes now, we could potentially get those into our next race. And I think that'd be a huge boost. Finished working on the engines. Engines are pretty solid, but yeah, I think we'll just keep the engines in there for now. That's fine. Keep getting them worked on. Got another suspension coming up, right? We do. 10 days. Getting that factory sure will make a difference in a lot of this stuff. Getting these things going faster. Alright, there's our suspension. We did finish a scouting report. Has some potential to become even better. Edda has aptitude for overtaking, but her consistency is her biggest shortcoming. Decent feedback. Overtaking is really good, wow. She is considering offers. She's got a low morale, that's part of the problem. So we finished our suspension. So we've at least got 2 base levels of every part now. So now I think we can start working on some next year parts for some of these things. Such as the engine. How many races we got left? We are on... Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races at about 800,000 apiece. So still got about $5 million we can play around with. So let's see how good of an engine we can get. We don't even care about risks. Whatever it is, the best top speed possible. Yep, 40 to max looks good. 70 to max. Wow. This part right here will be amazing if we can get it improved in time. Besides, we'll require test track level 2, which we don't have. So we'll take advantage of the fact that we have this. $2 million, though, to build this part. It's going to be a really solid part, though, if we can get it going. Let's do it. And again, we're not caring about the risk because we're not actually going to equip this part this season. This is for next year. Scouting. Hope everything else looks good. Improve parts. No, we're still good. We're going to keep working on that. I think we're alright. Looks like we got another vote coming up. Vote started. Qualifying base grid with 3 sessions. Okay. This rule will benefit low-ranked teams, really. Qualifying session split into 3 phases, Q1, Q2, Q3, decides where drivers start on the grid. Drivers are limited after Q1 and Q2. If a driver makes it to Q3, they will have to start the race on their tires from Q2. Really? And this is going to benefit us? I guess. I don't know if I really like the co-qualifying thing, but you know what? Whatever. Sure, we'll vote for it. Skip to the end. A lot of votes against. 6 to 5. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Maybe I should have used my extra vote on it, but honestly, it's not that big a deal. The vote was rejected. It will not be implemented. Things looking good here. You're almost maxed out on the performance of that, which is not great, but it's a start. Just again, getting these brakes up to over 60%, I'll be pretty happy with them. Upcoming race, super soft and softs, 40% chance of rain. Okay. Yes, I would love to get you a better test track. And we will work on that at some point. $13 days on that. Alright, look, I'm acknowledging that you exist. Go away. Keep having that pop up. Ah, we're over 61% on the one set of brakes, so let's see if we can get the other ones going. 48% on those. Cape Town and Vancouver. 2 places we have not raced. They're not actually on our circuit at the moment, it looks like. My adaptability, huh? Oh, this is Faith, okay. Have you seen the article by UKSN? They said a dodo is more adaptable than me. A dodo? I mean, I don't really get the analogy, but I assume it's supposed to be insulting. What do you think? Are they right? I could say, no, you're great, which just makes her happy. Prove them wrong. Likes changeable conditions. Let's prove them wrong. So what does that give you? +2 adaptability, and it's permanent. Considering your stats have peaked, it's probably good to have. Adaptability, be able to jump into a car and fill at home, any car and fill at home. This stat influences the driver's confidence with the car when there are various setup and part changes being made. Alright, fair enough. Cool. Scouting mission, Falco. It's got really good feedback. He's got pretty high morale right now, though, so I don't think he's going to be doing much. He's 26 years old, so he doesn't have a whole lot of improvement ahead of him. Still got some, though. He's a pretty solid driver, overall. But I bet he's not going to be looking for people, so that's fine. Alright, we are going to go for the $75,000 again. Even though we did 8th last time, I just don't feel like it's going to be a consistent thing. Did we make over 60% on our gears? Not quite. One of them we did. The other one not quite. But do we push it? You know what? Why not? Let's push it. Let's give Faith that one. Okay, you're going to be angry. That's fine. Could swap something else around to make you a little bit happier somewhere else. Tell you what, we'll give you the better suspension. Still not happy? How about we give you the technically better engine? Now makes you content. I mean, we are equal status drivers, so we'll have to kind of do stuff like this. Doesn't mean Faith's engine will run a little bit longer because she's at 97% reliability. Man, no, I think this is good. We'll try this. Germany. No, Belgium. I'm sorry. I wanted to say Germany. I knew the Ardennes was Belgium. German flag is, it doesn't look like that. I apologize. I know these things. I misspoke. Drivers will gain a boost to some of their stats after each race. Okay, which stats boost they receive is determined by the track's characteristics and the action within the race. Well, we haven't been giving boosts. That seems strange and unfortunate. Alright, we're going to keep going with these two. Again, for this slightly better feedback. Wow. You're not happy with a lot of these things. You're already outside of the range. Mechanic's saying a lot of downforce. I just don't know if we're going to be able to make it on super softs. Let's go softs. Let's get the boost on softs. We're going to need those because of the, we're running through these tires like crazy. Alright, let's try something like that. Again, we're going to do softs. Unless the weather's about to look bad. It's not. Well, it's very warm out though. Alright, looks good. Take the practice. Send you out. You're good the way you are. And you as well. Get out of here. This one's got a long pit road compared to some of the other ones. Oh, this made it faster. I was like, why is it going so slow? Oh, hairpin. Nice. Not getting any speed on the straights. Too much arrow, maybe? Okay, fair enough. There is a nice, long kind of straight there, so I'll give him that. I mean, a little bit of a curve, but you're going to be able to get some pretty high speeds on this stretch. Alright, let's go and bring you in. Let's go and bring you in. Alright. We got one grade out of the other guy, so that's good. Poor, very poor, and okay. So, we have some work cut out for us. I think he said too much downforce. I hope. I actually don't remember what he said. So we whip that way. I think he actually wants more speed overall, which probably means a little bit handling down that way, and then a little bit less camber. Try something like this. I think that'll be alright. Stints, good. Yes, go back out on this tire, that's fine. You actually have a grate. So you're happy where the speed is at. I'm going to assume that you're going to want a little bit less downforce as well. Handling. Let's go and move it up that way. And kind of give it a little bit less tire camber just to see if we can get this to an excellent. Let's see what this looks like. That old Beauchamp. That's pretty fast. I just realized, oh, I was going to say, where's that Venanen? Venenen? Venenen? I don't know how to say that. I actually took German in college, but somehow I don't know how to say the double umlauts next to each other. Venenen. Venenen. I don't know. Completely butchering it, I'm sure, and I apologize. That actually might not be German. Where is she from? Does it tell me? Ah, she's from... What is that? Oh, I'm going to say it wrong. I don't remember. Sweden, Norway. I don't remember which one's the blue one. I want to say Norway is the blue with the yellow. Or is that Sweden? I honestly don't remember. Wow, I feel really, really silly now that I don't remember which one of these flags this is. I feel like I should. Alright, let's go ahead and bring both people in. It actually is starting to rain. I don't think we're going to have time to get them any time on intermediates, but we could try, I suppose. I should just start practicing them on intermediates all the time, because it seems like we're getting rain every single race that we go on. Alright, send out. Oh, wow, he's good, good, and excellent. I like to see that. Poor to good, so a little bit less downforce. I think you're going to be perfectly happy. We want the speed to stay basically the same, though. I'm not going to be able to get it right where I want it. Hopefully that's close enough to keep the excellence. Alright, we'll try that. I just don't think there's not enough time left in the practice to get any trim on the intermediates. And if I change to them, they're probably going to... Whatever, let's just try it. It's going to take up too much time, probably. Oh, we got one excellent out of you. Went from poor to good. So it looks like you do want a little bit less downforce still. Very poor to okay. Potentially more that direction there. But we do want the speed bounce to stay right where it's at. So we'll try this. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think we're going to have time to get anything on the intermediates, but we'll try. In fact, you might not even get out before the race. Well, you're going to get out before the race ends, but not by much. You're going to get your out lap, and then that's it. We might get race level... No, we're going to get race level 2 barely. Should have just stuck on the softs to get race soft 2, but that's okay. A couple more minutes we could have gotten intermediate, but that's alright. Excellent, good, excellent. 3 excellents. I like to see that. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. I'm not a worried man after that practice session. Come on now. I don't plan to win the practice. Is it gonna rain? Probably not, now that I'm actually thinking it's gonna rain. So what we're gonna do though, since we didn't get the full... we didn't even get race trim all the way up. Ouch. We're gonna try the Lightfoot on the intermediate just in case. It's rained every single race this year, so we'll try that. We'll go with the race trim though. And then over here, we'll just give you that and that. That'll be fine. was okay to good, so even a little bit more handling that direction, you probably will be happy with. Let's try that. Hopefully it doesn't throw off the speed balance too much. Tire choice. Doesn't really matter. We didn't actually get you any major bonuses other than the, or again, if it rains, we'll have the intermediate. Do I go out on super softs? 22 laps? Sure. Let's go out on super softs. 9 laps. Fine. Actually, you know what? Let's drop you down to 7. Why not? I think we'll be fine. Don't see any rain on the forecast, so you're going to be able to get full use out of that 7. I think that'll be alright. 95%, it's not too bad. 99%, that's about as good as I've seen it. It's very, very good. Not going to touch anything of that. You're very heavy on the super softs, but that's alright. We'll do 7 laps with you as well. And we'll probably go a little heavier with you just because you're going to burn through your tires pretty quickly anyway. That way we can try and get you to come in a lap earlier than your compatriot. Maybe. We'll see how it plays. You are in 8th place starting off, Anthony. Gomez is 4th. Go, go, go. Alright, Gomez. Up, drop down to 5th. Come on, see if you can get to one of those early spots up. All the people in front of you are worse than you. Remember that. They're lower in rank than you right now, so you should be passing them. Come on, Gomez. You're letting people pass you. Makes sense for Anthony to drop back because all the people right behind her are actually really good racers. Alright, we're getting a lot of heat. Let's go ahead and drop down to neutral. We're going to drop you down to high. Drop you down to neutral and drop you back down to medium, actually. Still no sign of rain, so that's good. How hot is it out right now? It's actually really cold. Wow. Already got 1 crash. Anthony dropped all the way back to last place. Crazy. I mean, technically second to last, but last place is crashed, so that doesn't count. Come on, Anthony. Get back in the game. Gomez hanging on to this 13th spot. Not really doing much with it. We'll start making some differences once the pits start happening. You know what? You're actually starting to lose tire. Let's go ahead and push you and overtake. See what you can do for a little bit. Probably means we're going to have to pitch you this go, but that's okay. We'll be able to stretch. Nope, you know what? We're going to go ahead and pit you. Do we go back on softs? How much fuel we have left? 16 laps. We'll get you, guess we'll get you 8 and some change. Nah, let's do 7 and some change. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, let's just go ahead and go back out on super softs. I think we can make these last for 7 laps. The first one lasted for just about 5 laps, so 2 more laps out of this? Yeah, I think we can do that. Although, you do have performance on the softs, so nah, let's swap you to softs. We can be a little bit more aggressive then. Parts look okay. Pit strategy. Not going to make a difference. We'll keep you unbalanced. Alright, Gomez. Let's go ahead and bump you up to high. You're going to pit next time anyway. Alright, you are going to stay on the super softs. You're a little bit softer on them in general. A little bit easier on them. Alright, we'll go fast. Actually means we're exiting close to our partner, but that's okay. Alright, Anthony, you got a lot of ground to catch up on. Let's go ahead and drop you back down to high. Actually, we'll drop you down to medium. You're going to be fine. Some early pits from us, but we'll see if it pays off. Oh, we got a mistake on our tire. Doesn't mean we have a lot of open road, though. Going to get you on a push. We got a lot more tire on these softs, so we can push them a little bit more than the super softs. Come on, 18. Get past those 17 and 16. Come on, get past them. Get past them. Get past them. Go, 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 go. There you go. There you go. I'm getting a little too hot. Let's drop you down to medium. You can be fine. Back on neutral. Or medium, whatever. Alright, a lot of people in pits. I don't know if we're going to be able to pass them. Come on, 16. Get past all those people. Get them all. Circle around. 10th and 14th. Not too bad. Go, Anthony. Come on. Start pushing a little bit more on the tires. You're going to be okay. Do have a lot of stuff on these tires. So you're about to pass with a little over 3 laps, so we should be able to get exactly 3 laps, especially if we stay on this fuel strategy. People around you are pushing pretty hard though, so it might be worth pushing and just you know, costing ourselves a lap, but that's okay. A lap of fuel, which we can just put right back in when we do pit. We'll pit a little bit earlier, but keeps us kind of in the range of the people around us of what they're pushing. We'll be able to go one more lap. It's going to really hurt our tires, but let's go ahead and go on attack. For that matter, let's go ahead and go on overtake. Just push it as hard as we can for one more lap. Shave a few seconds off before we get into the pit lane. Alright, we are going to need a pit. So we have 9 laps left. Come back out on these super softs? Don't know. I think we just come back out on softs and be able to push a little bit harder on the, be more aggressive. Ooh, our laps are not going to math out quite like I thought they would. Come out balanced, it's fine. Let's go ahead and drop this back down to low then, because I mismathed by a lap how much fuel we'll have left. If you go out on medium, you're going to be okay though. Again, I think it's just a little bit less than a lap each time we go around. So we should have plenty of fuel for that. Come on, Gomez. Your only hope being in the top 16. You'll be able to make it 2 more laps on your tires? Probably. Alright, you're about to cross the finish line, number 19. You have just 8 laps exactly, so that's good. We'll stay on this medium for a little bit longer, and then we may jump up into a high mode once we get a little bit further down the road. Alright, Gomez, you're going to be able to go one more lap, so we'll go ahead and get across the finish line, or across the pit line, I should say. And then we'll schedule your next pit. We're going to be able to go softs? It looks like we are. Or super softs, I should say. Nice. Let's just go just over 7. Gives us a little bit of push room, not much. Stay balanced, that's fine. Not much is going to change one way or the other. Alright, Anthony's back up into 18th spot for now. Just pushing really hard on those tires. Let's drop it down to neutral for now. Let them cool off a little bit. A lot of people in front of you are going to have to pit number 18. Let's go high just for a turn. Just get past a bunch of these people in pit row. Go, 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 go. Alright, 13th spot. Not too bad. You have some excess fuel. It's going high. Let's go ahead and push until we can get some heat in your tires. I mean, they come out pretty warm, but I'd like to get just a tiny bit more heat. Alright, we're good there. We'll keep you in high until the excess fuel light goes away. Anthony, 15th. Ugh, staying in there. A whole bunch of people right in front of her. So Anthony, you're about to cross the line on... Actually about to get lapped. So we're now on 18th lap. So we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we have 5 laps left. Right? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 5 laps. And just a little bit less than 5 laps of fuel. But we're about to get lapped. It's almost guaranteed. So we're going to be fine on the fuel. So we'll just keep going on the normal strategy. He might not lap us. We might actually have to go back around and again. That would be kind of rough. Meanwhile, Gomez has plenty of fuel. How about you just give some to Anthony? Let's just come up beside her. Let's siphon out some gas across the... while you're driving down the road. I think that'll be fine, right? Come on, Gomez. Pass that 16th spot. Having some issues with the brakes. Yes, you are. Not much we can do about it right now, though. Alright, we're going to have to start slowing you down big time. I don't think you're going to make it. In fact, I'm pretty confident you're not going to make it. That's unfortunate. Unless number 1 passes us. You're still good and high. In fact, you could probably push a little bit with your tires. See if we can take that 16th spot. 15 to 16, not an amazing finish, but I could settle for that. Number 1's catching us, but not by much. We may not make this. Come on, Anthony. He would have to pass us on this lap for us to even have a chance. I don't think he's going to pass us. Oh, well. Well, no sense in pitting now. We'll just go ahead and run it around, but, that's unfortunate. A little bit negative on the math side of things. And there goes number 1. Actually, Gomez just finished. Anthony was just barely not passed in time. Oh, it's so unfortunate. It's kind of funny that her 15th spot... Well, she can't get worse than 15th, so... I guess it's okay that she runs out of fuel. She literally can't drop down anymore. Alright, well, we secured 15 to 16th. Not a great run compared to some of the other ones we've done, but really, you know, again, at the beginning of the season, I was like, 15, 16 would be right where I would be happy with, and so, you know what, I'm pretty happy. We don't have amazing cars. We got better than we do at the start of the season, but still not quite there. So it's all good. Played the pit a little off. Made Anthony go too far here at the end. But that's all right. We'll figure that out as we continue on. Get a little bit better at it. Fastest lap bonus. Nice. Good for you. Oh, you had to demote it for illegal parts. Still very solid in that 9th spot. Number 8 is getting a bit away from us, though. So, probably not going to do anything more than 9th, which is fine. Likelihood of storms and bad weather varies depending on the climate of the country being raced in, as well as the time of the year. Ah, good to know. Still not getting any boost here, which is unfortunate. I was really hoping we'd get some increases on some of these stats. It's kind of weird. Stat values increase or decrease depending on the outcome of the race and your driver's improvement rate. So did we just not go high enough on the ratings? Once the driver has reached their maximum potential, stats will no longer increase. Oh, is it because they're at the maximum potential? I thought he still had a lot to go because he's age 22, but he must be at his maximum potential. Never mind. Which does make sense, seeing as his stars don't have any gaps in them. Yeah, we definitely need to get some good drivers for next year. We're going to probably replace both of our drivers next year, so that $1 million we spent on Gomez, probably a bit of a waste. Unless we can keep him for a reserve driver, which there's no way he would be happy with that. Alright, well there's our save, triggering this to be the end of our episode. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me next time as we are we halfway through officially? We are officially halfway through. 5 races in, 5 to go. So again, appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me next time. Thank you, and goodbye.